See, if you look right there, you can see where it's filling it in, see? And that's what we want to do. Alright, if you look right in this area, you can see that I've taken all the excess fiberglass resin off of the vehicle, and all we got left is where we filled it in. Now it's very, very important that you get all the excess off. I feathered out all the edges around it, as you've noticed right here, and what we're going to do, okay, because now it's actually in a rough stage and everything's uneven. If you look right here, what I got is some nice good Bondo, okay? We got to be quick with this. It's hot out today, and we don't have time to mess around. This will be our first coat that we're going to put on it. Okay, this is called our filler coat, all right? It usually takes anywhere from 2 to 4 coats of Bondo. Now, when I say coats, I'm not talking very thick, okay? Okay, what this is going to do, this is going to even everything out if you watch real close. Okay, now I'm bringing it back out, see? And if you look at the holes there, you can see that the air holes that this had in it, you got to go the opposite way. There you go, to fill them in. Okay? You got to go back and forth, see? And all we're doing, we're just filling in the areas that need filled in with it. I'm being as fast as I can, but I don't want to slop it on here at the same time, see? I want to be able to put it on nice and even. See, doing body work is an art, okay? It's not what you think. It's not, you know, let's get it on there and let's get it done, okay? It's an art, and it's pain in the fucking ass is really what it is. Okay, if you notice right here. Okay, see, our Bondo is already drying. We don't even have it all on here. But that's all right, because like I said, this is basically a filler coat. When you see the Bondo starting to peel like that, you need to stop immediately, okay? Don't put any more on it. That's all we want to do. Now we'll let that dry, then we'll come back, we'll block sand that down, and we'll put another coat on it, and we'll keep adding to it and taking off until we get to the Evercoat stage. And what Evercoat is a polyurethane filler. And what that does is that actually flows out and makes the dent or imperfections or whatever you got going here. That's pretty much the final stage of our body.
I'm trying to talk to you. Trevor, you've repaired this crash here. This person crashed the car. You've repaired it to this point. What processes were involved to get it to where it's at right now?
So I'm gonna drive it.
Don't look at me.
So I can go drive it.
I understand you want to drive it, but we're repairing this, correct?
Yeah.
What have you done to repair
What do we have
this?
to do to fix it like it is
I
now?
had your phone. Hold on.
Son of a bitch. Give me that phone.
Southwest.
Southwest. Yeah.
So talk to me, buddy. We have this vehicle here. What kind of car is this, by the way?
On the 34.
A 34 what?
Ford.
34 Ford. Who's it made by? Who's the manufacturer of the car?
I don't know.
Okay, that's a great interview we got going. Up and at 'em, bud. Okay, that's really freaking nice. Over here, Steve, I need you. Over here, bud.
Hang on.
Do you see what I'm doing here? I'm sweating like a filthy dog. I'm looking like a filthy pig. It's 190 degrees on my back. Can I talk, please? Okay? Interview guy. Alright, what we got here so far is you see the steps that we did. Now I've already went ahead and I put one coat of good Bondo on there, and it filled all our pinholes in, it filled all our deep scratches, it started leveling out all the action that we made with our DA sander. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do it again, and I'm going to let it float out. You see how it's floating out. And And I'm not worried about these scratches over here right now. And we got a little piece of trash right there. Okay. And all I'm trying to do is float it out and level it out at the same time. You see how I'm doing that? Nice and easy, dudes. I'm getting the trash out because this Bondo pellet's actually dirty. You believe that? Do you really believe that? Okay, the Bondo's already starting to get hard on me, so I need to hurry up. See, you got to be quick with this stuff when it's 600 freaking degrees outside, see? Don't have time to mess around, bud. I'm gonna get a little bit more Bondo. Now what I did, I went ahead and widened out my area because we had it right here, see? But now I made it a little wider. What was that for? Why do you want to feel it? It's not dry. It's not dry. Here, feel it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Feel it. No, did he say he wanted to feel it?
He said he wanted
feel
to
it.
feel it.
I didn't know it was
Oh, you wanted to feel it. You thought it was as smooth as a baby's butt. Is that what you were thinking?
No, I thought it's
Okay.
still soft.
Does that feel soft? Let's watch it.
You're turning your head with it.
Okay, what I'll do, I'll mix a little more Bondo up and I'll come back down here and I'm gonna repeat the process. I'm gonna go ahead and block sand it down. I'm gonna have to use my hand on this to get in the small areas. Then, once that's done, that should be enough heavy Bondo. We'll go ahead, because now I gotta bring the Bondo out here. What I'll do is I'll mix Evercoat and Bondo together. Evercoat polyurethane, polyester, whatever the fuck it is, okay, it's Evercoat. Do you understand? I'm gonna mix the two together. I'll put a finish coat on it. It'll fill all our scratches in. And then guess what time it is? Time for primer.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Okay, what I'm doing here is I'm sanding down. Now this is the second coat of Bondo that I put on this car. And all I'm using it for, if you look, it's a very thin coat and it's a filler coat. And I'm taking my block, okay, this is a nice big thick rubber block, and I'm blocking that out. Now this right here, we can't use a thick rubber block because it's a round curve. So what I gotta do is I gotta use a flex block. Now a flex block, there's different kinds and sizes that you can get. Now they have real hard ones. Fucking microphone's backwards. There, can you hear me better now? And the flex block that I use is black on one side and gray on the other side. Now the gray side's softer than the black side. And what I do now, I'm using 36 grit paper, okay? And what I'm doing, if you notice, I'm keeping the sanding contained. I'm not sanding out of the area that has Bondo because I've already widened my pattern right here, made it bigger, okay? Because it was right here, just containing, but now it's bigger because now what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the deep scratches as well. So I'm trying to keep my dent contained in the area, and then I'll come back and sand it with some 80 grit, and then we'll go back and I'll show you the Bondo Evercoat polyurethane filler mixture that I make, and what that's going to do, that's going to take care of all the fine scratches on the vehicle itself, on the dent. So I take my my flex block here and I'm putting it on the black side because that's harder. And now what I'm going to do, and if you notice I got just a hair of the paper hanging over the edge just so it catches that corner, see? See there? And I'm not pushing down in the corner, I'm just letting the weight of my hand hold it in there because I don't want to cut a groove in that corner. See? And I'm using my finger as a guide along there to make sure that it doesn't cut a groove in there, okay? And I'm keeping my paper with the edge of the sandpaper, if you look right there, okay? All right, I'm cleaning that edge out. And when I start seeing gel coat, I want to stop sanding there. I don't want to sand in there anymore, okay? So I'm gonna take my 80 grit and I'm gonna put it on the black part of my flex block one more time. And now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna feather all the edges out and block sand that at the same time. And once again, if you notice, I got the sandpaper and it's hanging over as a lip, see? So when I bend it, it'll be a useful piece of sandpaper in our corners here. Now I'm coming down this corner here. you look right here, I'm using my thumb and I'm getting this edge right here very nice and feathering it out at the same time. And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to go ahead and get that corner. I'll come down this valley. And I'm just taking my time and feathering it out, see? So, if you look right here, you can see that this is more uniform and it's more feathered out and it looks a lot better than if you look right here. This is Pete, I'll be back.